You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame, oh some things never.
Hey guys, you're watching Motor69 with you Manjunath. So in this video, let's review TVS Raider 125. Now TVS Raider is a new entry to the 125cc segment, and TVS was first 125cc motorcycle. So looks wise and features wise, I think on paper it is so good. So let us know in detail what are the features and what are the things that are available in the TVS Raider. And before that, I am going to say thanks to the Solar TVS showroom for providing me this bike. So if you are in the Bangalore, if you want to visit the showroom and check the bike, so please do check the bike in the showroom. And let us begin the video without any delay. First thing is design and features. So coming to the design and features, so the bike is more stylish now, and it's the first 125cc segment with a naked styling design. So you can see the similar in the NS 125, it is also a naked section bike, and this is one of the bikes in the 125cc segment having such a design. And the color combination with black and yellow, it looks so wonderful, and other colors, just the yellow colors just replaced with other colors, and the combination comes so good. From the front you can see there's a TVS logo along with the LED DRLs. So these LED DRLs, they are so bright even in the day, and it looks so amazing. Just the headlamp unit, it just looks like two eyes and a mouth. I think that is one of the speciality of this bike. And other than that, you have got the indicators, that is lighting, and those are all halogen bulbs, and the only headlamp is LED in this bike. When you free from the side, the bike has a very unique design from the back. I think from the front it's got an aggressive look, from the back they have done some different styling, and there you can observe the Raider batching that's on the lower portion of the bike, and there is a silver accent that's passing from the back end of this bike. And when you come to the back end of the bike, you have got a big mudguard over there. You see the petrol tank, it's so huge, and there has been even cuts on it, and there is a single black color padding that's been going on. So this all feels so bulky. From the rear end, we have there a keyhole, so wherein you got this storage space. Let me open it for you. And when we open this space, there is a small space. You cannot fit a helmet over there, but important documents can be kept there. So you do not need any special pouches that has to be placed on the tank. So you can keep it there, so the tank looks very fresh and clean. And that's one of the good features of this TVS Raider, I guess. And you get a tank, petrol tank, that is of 10 liters petrol tank. And you have got a petrol filler cap. So I think it's hinged okay.
Changes.
We can see the overall styling of the bike is done in a very unique way. I think from the front it looks so good, but as we move on to the rear side, I think it slightly becomes odder, especially the split seat design. I think it is a sort of something odd visual that I can see. I don't know if I am feeling that way, but I think that is somewhat an odd seating arrangement that I see over there. And if you see the switch gears arrangement, it's very neat and very understandable. Same old controls, and here instead of a kill switch, they have given a power and eco modes. So these modes can be changed, and this will be even reflected on the instrument display, which I'll be showing now. Before that, let's hear the exhaust note. The exhaust note is so punchy and bassy. And now let us come back to the gear system. As I said, there is two modes, power and eco. So power gives you that pull, and the eco mode you get more mileage. I mean to say the mileage is claimed of around 70 to 75 kilometers per liter, but it's averagely around 60 to 65 you can get in city. And when we see the instrument cluster, there is a fully digital plus colorful display. This is one of the colorful displays that 125cc segment is offering, and you can see there is a neutral along with a RPM meter and this thing. When you look at from the here, you have got a charging socket, and I think the charging socket is placed perfectly, because if you have a pouch there, you can place the mobile and just plug it to get charged. So coming to the quick specs of the vehicle, so it comes with 122 kg of weight with a 180 mm ground clearance and 780 mm of seat height. Now the ground clearance is more than sufficient to play, and seat height is sufficient enough for all the riders to come in. And you see the curb weight of 123 kgs. I think it roughly falls between the Shine 115 and SP 125 117. So somewhere around the weight is well balanced along with the power that we can able to see. And along with that, the styling of the bike and along with that features, so these are all things makes the rider even more recommending for purchase. Next, moving on to the engine details. So this engine is powered, it's a 124.8cc air-cooled engine. It offers 11.2 bhp power and 11.2 Newton-meter torque. I think it comes second of the Pulsar, because Pulsar is having the more power compared to this vehicle, but the torque is also more than in the segment. So now power and torque along with the weight. So considering all these, weight to power ratio is so good in this vehicle, and it just pulls in a second, and you will not even imagine that it's a 125cc segment. And in power mode, I think you can just utilize the maximum of the engine. Moving on to the brakes and suspension. So the vehicle is coming with two variants, disc and drum. So rear is you get a drum, and the front you get disc or a drum. So I suggest you just go for disc, even if it is more, because it is safer. Coming to the tire profile, you can see front 80/80 17-inch tire, and the rear you have got 190 17-inch tire. So now when we talk about the tire sections, it is wide enough so that any rainy surface, rainy season or any muddy surface, I think it can handle very well. Compared to SP 125 and Shine, where it is having 18-inch tires, although the section is larger, the rim size is also larger, due to which the tire becomes slim and there is less grip to offer. Comparingly, it is having more grip. And coming to the brakes, it is having a 240 mm disc brake, and drum setup, you get both the drums at 130 mm. Now the brakes are very good in this bike, and due to the grip of the tires, so the brake is even more efficient in this bike. When we speak about the suspension setup, you see there is a telescopic suspension in the front and the segment first monoshock suspension in the rear. Now in this segment, all the bikes, even in the 160 Unicorn, you get this type of suspension. Other than that, in 125cc segment, you almost get the double hydraulic spring type, and this is the first time TVS is offering us this monoshock suspension. Now this monoshock suspension is really good, actually very comfortable, and it doesn't, you can ride too long and you won't get the back pains too often. And along with that, the brakes are also good, and the front suspension travel is also more, and you can ride easily in the city without any this thing, and in the highways also you can easily maneuver this bike. Next, coming to the variants and pricing. So this comes in two variants as assigned below. So it's drum and disc. So if you purchase the drum, it's approximately 1,09,270, and if you purchase the disc, it is approximately 1,14,000. So this is the on-road Bangalore prices. If you want other prices, you can just check in the apps. And coming to the color options, you have got these color options that have been displayed in the screen. Overall, if I have to speak about the bike, so the bike is more futuristic now, and the styling is been done enough, I guess somewhere that back design would have been better, according to my opinion, but otherwise the bike is so wonderful to watch. And I think it also looks like a 150cc bike. Along with that, you get two modes, power and eco, so that you can switch between them whenever you require power and whenever you require mileage, so that you can use it on highways and cities, and in both conditions as well. So this is one of the good things, and along with that, the colorful instrument display. So it has got all those things, I think, that really needs a rider to take attention of. And I think if you are searching for a 125cc segment bike, I think you should surely take a quick ride review on this and consider purchasing it. So that's it from my side. So I will be ending this video. If you haven't subscribed our channel yet, so please do consider subscribing our channel and click the bell button icon, so that you will be receiving the notification regarding our next videos. So until then, goodbye.